Hi, and today's lesson is to talk about what we buy and how much we buy, but primarily what do we buy? So as buyers, it's really critical to be able to have a matrix of price lines and so forth. So let's start with Target as our example. And what would happen would be Target as a total company, as you can see from this website, has many, many categories. And categories are items that are similar in nature. So we're going to assume that we are in the clothing category and we are part of women's clothing. And as a buyer, when I scroll down, we are a tops buyer. So that's really our job, is to be able to do that. So when I look at these kinds of things, I'm going to click all tops, shop all tops here. Let's say you've just been promoted, or it's a brand new business, or you're just, trying to kind of figure out what's going on here and what's happening. So in this particular case, let's say I click on any one of these as an example, because what happens is we can get over here to the filtered results. So we want to know, wow, how much money or how much of our assortment as a buyer should we decide in women's tops. We can think about what to buy, what type of sleeve length to buy. Do we want long sleeves, short sleeves? What type of necklines do we want? So that's the what. What type of brands should we carry? Private label. Here's a licensed one, Disney. Champion is another licensed one, and so on and so forth. Massimo, a private label. Here are the various sizes that we carry. So we go from extra small to double XL. What is our color assortment? What is our pricing strategy? So in this case, we have 4 price lines: 0 to 14, 15 to 24, 25 to 49, and 50 to 99. So this might be good, better, best, ultimate, or something of that nature, and we won't worry about the availability piece. So let's say, for example, I come back up here and I'm scrolling back up and I'm looking at a variety of different things. I know the example that I posted online really talked a little bit more about sort of tops in general. So if I click tops here, I'm really looking to get that category again, but for some reason that's being a little unpredictable here. And that happens. So here's another great example. In this case now, we've got fashion as a category of tees, graphic tees as a category of tees, and basic t-shirts as a category of tees. And then again, a variety of sleeve lengths, necklines, brands, and so forth. So just as an example here, if you look at the Kohl's example I posted in terms of how much we carry maybe in fashion versus basic versus modern or modern classic, we could add a number 453 plus 407 plus 142 and get a number. So let's find a calculator. And 493 plus, I guess, I don't remember what the numbers were right off the top of my head, but let's just say we're adding those. So let's say the number is 977. Oh, I was close, 142. So let's say how much of it is going to be in fashion tees. So if we think about the fashion tees as being 453 of the total, we can actually take this number and we'll clear this. 493 divided by 997. And that, oops, that's weird. 493 divided by 997. There we go, 49%. So 0.49 is 49%. So that means 49% of our t-shirts are fashion. So then it's going to be probably 40% is going to be graphic tees, and that leaves about 10% for basics, a little over that. So again, that way we can decide, is that the right percentage of what we should buy or how much we should buy? So an easy way to look at somebody's assortment is just add them all up and see what is available currently, what brands are available, add up how many brands are related to something that's licensed versus just a general national brand versus a private label. So these are some fun ways that we can look at the different ways in which what we buy, how much we buy, and so again, how much can be the numbers here to help. This is their assortment. That's what they bought for you as a customer to look at. In your assignment as a buyer, as we're moving along in part of the class notes, I just want you to do an assessment and give just a couple things. You don't have to be in the minutia all of this, but you can just simply say that the majority of necklines are scoop, where we do just a few U-necks. Again, the more percentages and the more precise you can be, that's what a real buyer would do. But at least it gives you an idea of where the buying office is headed and what they need to really take a look at handling. So there you go. Again, just a little explanation of what those notes were.